Hey guys, how's it going? Toby here, welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel. And today we have got another transferred squad, but if you guys, I know you guys have been really enjoying these, so thank you so much for all the likes and the comments and the views on the last one. It's meant so much to me, and it's really nice to see you guys enjoying the videos and coming back to them. And it seems like you really like the transfer teams, and I think we're gonna have to do a silver one and perhaps one with math. I keep forgetting to do it, but I will do in the future. Now before we do get started, if you're looking for a place to get some coins, check the link in the description for the fifashop.co.uk, a really great website, and if you use the code Toby10, you get a discount of all of your orders when you're at the checkout screen, which I think is absolutely brilliant. So this team is around 50,000 coins in the 4-5-1 formation, and it's pretty solid. It's not bad at all. I'm not going to lie though, the defense, you have to be paying attention, like seriously, really have to be paying attention. Bediso is our first transfer player. He's a little bit on the slow side compared to most attackers, so you may struggle, and he's also only 6 foot, which for a centre-back, I'm not too keen on, but I did want to try out some transfer players. And then we have got Jordi Alba to hopefully cover quite nicely if Bediso is caught out of position, or quite simply, just a little bit too slow. So, Christian Teo, we've got a left mid. Now, he was actually a player that completely surprised me. I didn't think he was going to be that good, but he was strong. He was really good, and his finishing was actually pretty decent. I didn't expect it at all. I thought it was going to be fairly lackluster, but it was good. He was actually really good. Now, the second transfer player is going to be Essien at Milan, and he's got medium-high work rates, 5'10". Now, I don't like that for a centre mid in this position, but it's been a long time since I've used the formation. I really wanted to try it, and these three transfer players I did want to try and build into a team together. You'll see the third one in a second. Now, Suleiman Tari, oh man, he was sloppy. It was so difficult to get passes. What I like to do is I like to pass the ball forwards and then sort of cut back and pass it to another player that the opponent didn't really expect me to pass it to. And with Suleiman Tari, I could not do it at all because it was like manoeuvring a tank. And it wasn't because of his pace. It wasn't because of that at all. That I didn't mind. It was his dribbling, and I just couldn't do anything with it at all. The third and final transferred player is going to be Kazuki Honda, a player that I really am glad is in the Serie A, because you can make some absolutely awesome teams with him now. And I think in the Russian league, it's kind of a little bit difficult or not as useful to have him in teams. And I think now it's going to make for some really awesome hybrids. So I'm going to probably use him again. And Ababo, I don't know why, but in this team, he didn't feel quick at all. Like he felt like a tank, and whilst I like that because he's pretty strong anyway, he's very tall, he couldn't dribble, and I found it really weird. Like, this team, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't bad, but I had to fully focus on playing. Like, I couldn't sit back and relax and play with this team because it just didn't work, and I don't know, it just felt really sluggish. You might be able to notice it in the clips, but the passing felt so weird and slow, and nothing felt fluid, and I didn't like it at all. This, however, is a pretty nice goal from Jordi Alba, and I didn't really expect that to go in, but that is a very clean chip. That was pretty good, but it was just strange. It was really strange. The passing just felt off, and players dribbling just didn't seem to work at all. I don't know if it was just me. Perhaps I had a few off games and I wasn't playing my best. I hadn't actually played FIFA today until I used this team, so maybe it was just that, but it was weird. Thomas Muller was really the only player that I could dribble with. That and Christian Teo, actually. It was literally our left mid and our right mid were the only players that I felt comfortable doing step-overs with and dribbling, because I kind of like to do it with the centre mid. And of course, that was Essien, and he is literally the slowest player to dribble with step-overs I've ever encountered. Like, I can do it with Lassina Traore, but I can't do it with Essien, and I'm going to have to give it a 7 out of 10. It wasn't amazing. I was tempted to even give it a 6.5, but there were some redeeming qualities. Teo and Thomas Muller, they were actually pretty good, as was Jordi Alba, but the defence was difficult. I think Bediso is just a little bit too short for a centre-back and a little bit too slow to keep up with the sweaty attackers that most people do have in their teams. But it's a pretty interesting team. It's got some new transfers in, and you might fancy giving Honda a go. I recommend trying Honda because he is a really solid player, and his passing was pretty much the only one that felt on point. But that does wrap up this video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to see some more videos from myself, and drop the video a like. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, have an amazing day, and goodbye.